In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Radial Nuance, which is a super high quality studio monitor controller. And I just recently picked one up. I wanted something I could switch between my Mac and my PC sound with little to no coloration. I have had a Mackie Big Knob on my secondary system for a long time, and I tried that recently, and I was surprised to hear it was different. It didn't sound quite the same as what I was expecting. So I spent the money, I got the good one, and let's check it out. I'm gonna go over the controls. Okay, so starting on the left side, we've got like the two sources you can switch between, and you can't shut them off. They're just either one or two. And you've got a mono button that works really well the way that it sums to mono. A mute, of course, that just mutes the speakers immediately. There's a dimmer that will drop the output, and you've got A and B you can switch between. You can also just like select nothing if you wanted. There's a sub, which is, you could use a subwoofer, but you could also use like an Aventone mix cube or something, because it's just a mono balanced output that, you know, it doesn't matter what you use, anything that's mono. So over on this side, this is the headphone section. So if you hit the button and turn the headphones on, they're on, and if you check that again, then they're off. These two source buttons, when they're not lit up, it's source 1 going to them, and when you hit the button, then it's like source 2. So if you're selecting source 2, that's what's going to the headphones for the same each one. And then you've got this auxiliary, which at first I thought that was an input, but it's actually an output. And that can also be selecting between 1 or now 2, where source 2 is going to the auxiliary output. And let's just look at the back quickly to understand what's happening. So you've got left, right, source 1, left, right, source 2, speaker A, left, right, speaker B, left, right, and then aux is a single tip ring sleeve connector. So that's got stereo on that single connector, left, right, and then ground. And then the sub out is just a mono balanced output. Like I said, you can use it for whatever you want, as long as it's mono. So a cool thing about it is the volume knob is actually stepped in 2 dB increments. So each time you do this, it kind of clicks to the next one, which I really like, to be able to find exactly where I was, and I'm always using the same volume for certain things so that I get a really good understanding of what I'm hearing. The other thing that I did that was kind of fun, which I've never done before, is a null test, where you take, you know, audio and then you put it through something, and then you flip the phase on the original, and then you see if it cancels out or if there's any artifacts. What I discovered by doing this, because it's very fiddly, you got to get down to try and like be sample accurate in terms of the alignment and the volume and everything like that, to make it so that it cancels properly. I couldn't quite get it to cancel 100%, and I think that's because there's, you know, something to do with coming out of the computer through a monitor controller and then back in again. You go from digital to analog and then analog to digital again, which is going to create some inconsistencies, as well as just the timing of that. There's a bit of a time delay. So I did my best. It's kind of neat what actually turned out. So I'm just going to show you here. So basically I've got, you know, one of my tunes. I'm just going to play it a bit. So that's just the original WAV file, you know, master. And so I've got the Big Knob and the Nuance that I both did separately, where I recorded it through them, so we can hear what it's doing or if it's doing anything different, that kind of thing. So let's hear the Big Knob when it's phase canceled. It's crazy, the volume drop. I was shocked. And then let's hear the Nuance also. So they are different, and we kind of need to turn the gain up. So I'm going to use a gain plugin and boost the volume up a lot to get what's left over, this artifact, and we can hear it a little more clearly. So right away on the Big Knob, I'm hearing that there's bottom end that I wasn't expecting. Like, so when we go to the nuance, that bottom end isn't there. And we can actually like look at this on the scope and see this stereo image on the metric AB from Plugin Alliance. It's really useful. So this is the Big Knob. And I think what I'm hearing is a lot of this mid-range stuff, like around 500, 700, 400, that kind of range. And then let's see if we compare it to the nuance now. You can see this middle section right around here, there's a lot less going on. So there's something about it that's different. Obviously, you know, that's what you get when you have different products. But the components and the way that the nuance is designed, I think, is significantly better. And yeah, I hope that you got something out of this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.